Hi, it's me, Nag. And if you see this, then welcome to my little Q&A podcast thing that I thought up. I don't know who is going to watch this or who is going to be interested, but I wanted to give it a go. This is me late at night after work, um, just chilling, playing a game, and just yapping my ass off. I have put out a little post for my community to ask me some questions that I will just yap about while I like autopilot games. This time playing HoloCure because I like HoloCure. I love this game. Anyway, I have gotten like way more responses than I expected. Is it like 25 comments, which is pretty insane for my doing. Anyway, um, this is mostly used for like background noise, like if you want to sleep to it, something like that. If you want to draw, I'll be here. I'll be just talking and playing a game, and you can do what you want and just chill with me if you want. Yeah, that's my point. So I'll be going from like newest, like oldest to newest question. I'll just talk about what I want. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna be doing an endless run because I think endless work well for this. Also, it's like I said, late after work, so I'm bad at talking today. At least pronunciation is all hard, so that's it. But apart from that, I think we just get right into it. Yeah. So I'm like playing Choco because I like Choco a lot, and I it's one of the few characters I've like fully leveled. Let's go like played this stage in a while. It was a hard stage, but I think I can do it. I think quick dash works too. Sure, let's go. So here we are in a little roguelike. Well, I load up the first question. Wait. Let's get to a level first. Let's level up. I like a little question. Mm, Let's love. Oh, good thing. I have Choco fully leveled, so we have like all our skills already. That also help. But I think eventually I'm gonna like go like full autopilot. I'll just yap away, which is the main thing that I want to do here. There we go. Okay, let's see. What do we have? First question from Trashy. My I call him my Isaac goat. Uh, of course. A little basic question. What made you become a VTuber? Or like, what made you specifically become a VTuber? Um, actually, for about I've like always like I thought I was into anime. Not really. Was it like around COVID time? Like especially COVID time, yeah. That I got introduced to Life, which is mainly because of one Gura clip, I think. Yeah, one clip from Gura. She was playing a game with Ame. I don't know. It's like the one of those. What do you call it? What game was that? Um. Oh yeah, it was a fucking dog game. You're like playing as two dogs stuck together. Great times. Great times, really. But no, I got into that. I thought, that's pretty fun. It's pretty cute. I had no idea what was back then. I had no clue what VTubers were and anything. So I was further. I was like, that's cool. Let me check out more. And from there, one just goes fully into the rabbit hole. But even then, I never really thought about, like, becoming a VTuber myself. I came, like, way down the line. I came way, way down the line, down. Mainly I started with, like, actual Hololive. Also, like, really, like a lot of people, Hololive English drew me in. First gen. Then, second gen released. And I got really into that because I really liked Mume, Fauna, and Bay. And from there, stuff just escalated. So eventually finding stuff like Niji Sanji in its like good days. Niji in its good days. Then going into eventually like more little companies like Prism, which eventually disbanded too. That's where I got to know like Shiki and stuff. Shiki Miyashino, also a very great VTuber. I just kept looking like for more little VTubers to watch. Because I got very invested. I got very, very invested. And then, as I remember correctly, the like fully main thing that got me in was when I got a little community post from a new VTuber company releasing, being CyberLive. And boy, was that a turning point. At least for me. Because in CyberLive, there was one VTuber who pretty much changed my life. Mainly being... Funny thing about that. Funny thing. So I was scrolling like... I saw that post like, oh, new VTubers are being soon. I was like, okay, sure, let me check them out. Let me see what we have. There's one channel in there. And I was like, you know, she seems chill. I think we'll get along just fine. And boy, did we ever. No, there's one VTuber that became like my full-on Kamiyoshi. Like, I've been there since debut. Like, very first debut. And like attending basically every stream I could when I wasn't working. Which for me is already kind of insane. More. Yeah, from there, I think I got like fully invested because there was a round of time I was like really down on myself, like extremely down on myself, in like like middle school and stuff, something like that. Middle school, high school. I think high school. Yeah, oh, high school definitely. Was in high school, and like I didn't really belong anywhere. Because I was like mostly the quiet guy in the back. Eventually, that turned into me being part of an online community for like the very first time. And me finally feeling like I actually belong somewhere. Because I've never really belonged in a group like I did at that point. For me, that's actually like pretty insane to imagine. Because I found one random community post online that it's just got me into making great friends that I thought I never would. Which is something I'm very grateful for. I'm extremely grateful that happened. But then getting to me being a VTuber was because that one Kamiyoshi of me, who I really don't want to name right now, because she's on indefinite hiatus, and pretty much like fully rebranded, so I don't want to dox her old account. I really don't want to dox her old account for her sake. But if you do eventually find that, if you can go into like any stream, pretty much find me in like basically there. Probably, yeah, I think. Like when I wasn't working, I was pretty much like always there. So insane to imagine. Getting to me becoming a VTuber is because I just mostly got inspired by her. She was a person who just gave me confidence. She really gave me as much confidence as I needed. Like, made me imagine, maybe I could do something similar. Maybe I can make some people happy like I did, like she did. And also because I don't really like my own face. I really, really don't like my own face, especially when I'm wearing glasses. So for me, it's like a relief that there's a way to express myself online without showing my face. This is for me very nice. Then um, and then for the model itself, like my actual design and model. Um, I'm not gay. At least I hope not. I think not. Let's hope think. At least I think not. That is basically just I designed some stuff, like thought up designs for my feature model, and I like notice I like female designs way more. Always had been. Like even in like old Pokemon games, I always pick the female characters. So design options more. And then that eventually just turned into my model also being a female model. What I'm very happy with is that people are being so nice about it. People are being so extremely nice. I'm like very grateful that the world has been or like become that understanding. This makes me very happy to see. Makes me very happy. Any more about that? I think now also, like lately, Reichi, another great feature movie singer, has been inspiring me a lot too. Because one time I'm like actually asked a question to her, and like a little Dropbox thing. She actually responded and gave me an answer that really inspired me. Like despite the model that I use, like the female model that I use, that is actually like a great thing that I'm doing that. It's inspiring me, and she herself in general just inspires me so much. Because boy, is she inspiring. But yeah, for me, I'm very happy that I have the ability to become a VTuber. And that's something I hold very dear to me. Because I'm not really, at least right now, not really too concerned with views and stuff. At least not anymore, because I got way down on myself last time. I'm not that obsessed anymore. I'm very happy that I can make like a few people happy. Because I saw, every time I get a comment of people being like, you made my day, you made me very happy with your stream. It gets me very happy. Being able to make someone as happy as other people make me is something I really love. I think next level is into another question. Yeah, thanks Trashy for the question, because I really do appreciate the me being able to like fully elaborate on this. Let's see, what more do we have? Next one. Who DM me? Who DM me on Discord? Nobody. Community server. We have Phantom. Question. Where did you get the idea for the name Lucky Nag? What's the lore? Oh, this is lore. Oh, this will be some lore. This will be some fucking lore. The name Lucky Nag is pretty odd, all things considered. Especially when you when you realize it like actually means nothing. Because it was like my, what year was that? What year was COVID? Like 2019, 2020? It was like my 2020 username on YouTube and stuff. Because around COVID time, yeah. Yet again, COVID time changed me a lot, goddamn. I just realized. COVID time changed me a lot. Now, around COVID, I was bored, wanted to play something. Or like watch and play something. Then I got into Danganronpa. I really got into Danganronpa. I watched the first, I watched the anime version of Sugar Happy Havoc. Watch that. Then I finished that. Got very invested. I think I watched the other anime too, because I didn't know the order. Um, then I watched someone play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Because one thing I noticed by myself, at least also back then, I don't like playing games on my own. Like, really don't like playing games on my own because I feel lonely. But yeah, that turned into me watching someone play Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Which tells me to really like a certain character, being Nagito Komaeda, who I really, really liked. Just for being absolutely fucking insane. Then I watched the Danganronpa 3 anime and got into the 2.5 Nagito special, which became, which was where the name came from, because in that special, it's like a weird little simulation that they had, actual simulation, and for some reason, Nagito had like absolutely no luck. He had no luck whatsoever. And so, which is where I somehow, in that random day where I was lying in my bed, came up, wow, one unlucky Nagito. Then I went to my name. Wow, let me base it off that. On my online name, Unlucky Nag. And that's how the OG name, Unlucky Nag, was born. Thing though, that unlucky eventually evolved into the lucky you know today. Because of that one certain Kamiyoshi again. That one certain Kamiyoshi. What? I don't remember the exact stream. I might be able to find it, like show the clip here. If so, I'll edit it in. I'll edit it in. But at the point, I made like a little joke, but wow, you should like be Lucky Nag now. Like, wow, that's a fun idea. But I don't know if I'm deserving. Then, as I became better and better myself, like actually better being a person, really being a person, like feeling like I wasn't as bad, like as terrible as it was before, I managed to find the confidence to, on her birthday stream, for her little surprise, I I made myself into Lucky Nag. And she loved it. And it was the first thing she noticed in stream. And even then, it was immediately noticed that I was lucky, or that I got more lucky, by some weird twist of fate and irony. Because that day, I'd work planned in, so I was worried I couldn't catch the birthday stream. So was very sad for. Then it turned out to be like a nothing day, because I worked at like a diner back then, like a steakhouse I worked at. We had a nothing day, so I got home very early and got there just in time for stream. I was like, well, lucky me, look who arrived. In the waiting room, then stream started. Like the first thing she said was that there was no unlucky Nag, and where he was. Where's the lucky Nag now? That made me very happy. So really, it's thanks to her that I really am as lucky as I am today. I really am the person I am today. And in the end, it all goes full circle. Because I'm talking about the same thing again. uh, it's lovely though. I really am happy that I got to meet her. That amazing community. Also, she inspired me to sing. She was the main person who inspired me to really like pick up singing. Because she herself mentioned She had like no official training. Like trained herself because she was really passionate. And even with opera, she sung opera too. And the reason she began singing opera was because she could prove to her mom she could do it. Which I find amazing. I love that. I really love that. That shows how far this pure determination can get you. Pure determination and a bit of talent can go a long way. So yeah, never give up. Never ever give up. More about that. Yeah, then the Lucky Nag really doesn't have any, like, official meaning to, like, my actual model and lore. Not that I have lore, I don't really have lore. I'm trying to make up some lore for, like, the, what do you call it? New model. We'll get there when we get there. Yeah, the only really lucky I have is my clover and, like, my entire green motif. That's, like, all the lucky I have. And that makes me lucky. And my name is Nag. Even though people call me Lucky. A lot. So many people who think my name is Lucky. But it's lovely though. I really don't mind. Since, like, Nell basically calls me that anyway. I really, really don't mind. What more? Let's get into another question. What do we have? From... Oh, it's also thank you, Phantom, for the question. Thank you, thank you. Also, I've like music in the back here. I love music. I'm currently listening myself to like future bass. So I'll probably put on some future bass too. Because I love future bass. Multiple questions by one topic. From Yeno. What's your current fave anime? What's your fave anime? First anime? And what are you waiting for? What anime are you waiting for? Okay, let's go. Current fave anime. I think a lot of people know this about me already. The one anime I really, really love at the moment, or like at the moment, I've always really loved since I like began it, is 100 Girlfriends. I love 100 Girlfriends. That is a like most people like, especially like I can't blame you if you think it's like Gooner bait, which it probably can be. Since it is a harem, it's just yeah, it is what it is. However, it really is my comfort series. Oh, what happened? That's my model being like this, my tracking. Wait, give me a sec. There we go. No, but it is like my absolute comfort series. I do really, really love it. They got so many fun characters. The characters are so extremely fun, so extremely lively too. There is so much depth, like, pulled into every single character. Every single character is like trying to be expanded on as much as possible. And give it as much personality as one could get. And that's something I really appreciate. Because it happens to like a lot of like not even just harem anime. It's like normal anime too. A lot of characters get sidelined for providing of others. Yeah, for providing of others. It happens a lot, like especially like shonen and like Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh would happen a lot. Yu-Gi-Oh GX is the biggest culprit of it. It's the biggest culprit. I still cry for Misawa. Oh, Bastion. But no, I love 100 Girlfriends for what it is. It knows it's silly, it knows it's very stupid, and it just runs with that. It breaks the fourth wall constantly. It knows the series runs on tropes, and it just goes along with it. It knows what it is and doesn't try to be like anything else. And that's something I can appreciate. I can really appreciate. And even like characters itself. like characters I really like. I really like Shizuka. I feel like Shizuka I can very much relate to because especially like middle and high school, I was like very basically mute myself. I like didn't talk at all. Yeah, I really just didn't talk to people. No wonder I didn't have friends. But no. But like finding someone or like a group that accepts you. Even then, like even well, other characters that seem like very flawed. Like what's a good example? Like I think like Momoha. Momoha is a very good example because like most anime, Momoha would like be regarded like a joke character, which she is. But even Momoha, who's like a gambling drunk, a gambling drunk, has very nice chapters where she's completely fleshed out and actually given very good like development and stuff. And I love that. I really love that. Even then, I think there are anime I like better for the fact that currently like the Hunter Girlfriend's manga better than the anime. For the sole reason that I am further into manga. That I'm further in manga. That's basically it. I love the anime and how they adapt things. They adapt things extremely well. Which I so much love. But at that point, it's also just but I love a manga more for like the characters it currently has. Because the anime like doesn't have a lot of my favorite characters currently being like Rin, Momoha, Ako, Uto. A lot of those characters. So I should probably like answer what my favorite anime is. And to that, I really don't know. I really don't have like a set favorite anime. Because normally my default answer is One of Girlfriends, but it normally includes the manga. So what are anime I really enjoy? Some anime I really enjoy. I like ReZero a lot. I love ReZero. I think ReZero is one of those anime that like actually like got me into anime good. It really got me in. Really got me in good. ReZero was great. Only thing though is that it happens with everything. It happens with like everything. But ReZero has like a lot of cut content. There's like a lot of cut content, which I would love to see, but just doesn't happen. So at that point, even though I really love ReZero, I couldn't really get as my favorite anime because of the cut content. What more? Mm. Oh, true. One anime I really like is Food Wars. Shokugeki no Soma. I love it anime. Even though that is probably like the most Gunner bait anime there is. I love it a lot for the character story. I know season 5, last season, like season 5, really isn't good. The 5th blade has a lot of problems. I still enjoyed. Even though it has problems. And I would recommend ending on like season 4 if you do watch it. So no, I've watched this. I did like an annual rewatch. I do it like every year, and I keep loving it. And I think it's also like the main thing that got me into cooking. I don't really cook a lot anymore, but back in the day, when I started out, or like me being a youngin', me being very much a youngin', it got me into cooking. So I did like cook some actual good dishes. Even though it's very clumsy and very slow. But people didn't really like it, so I'm very happy with that. I was worried with that, with like cooking stuff. Because back in school, we had like home economics class, which I really enjoyed because I did like cooking and baking a lot. And the teacher ad was very nice. The teacher was very nice to me, which I appreciate. Even though I was very, very clumsy, pretty dumb, and needed a lot of help. At every point, like, even like a slight compliment can get me up a lot. The fact people actually like complimented my stuff made me very happy. And then the things I baked in home economics, I gotta take home. Which I found very nice. So we bake like velvet cookies with like little cream inside. So we baked that. And like during those days, I didn't bring lunch to school. Or like I on purpose would not bring lunch. So I could just eat my cookies during break. Or like the Dutch pastry, if there is. There's a Dutch pastry called appelflap. If you don't know what it is, I'll throw it on screen right here. If I remember to. Well, with that, it's like a little... How do you explain it? Like a little dough with sugar and apple inside. And it tastes very good. Because out of the oven. And I do really love it. And mine actually turned out great. Mine turned out really well. And I was so proud. I was so proud that I showed a picture to my parents. Like, look what I made. Then I think like, same with the cookies. Yeah, same with the cookies. I got so proud. But I just took them home with me. And it was like... Mom, Dad, do you want to taste this? I made this. And I got so proud of it. It made me so happy. It made me so, so happy. God, I miss middle school. Or like middle school, high school, I was like. God, I miss those. Those are fun days. Those are very fun times. I miss those days. God. I'm on a whole cooking tangent, but that's why you're here. Favorite anime? I think just because of all of that. Probably Food Wars. I love Food Wars so much. My favorite character probably being... What's my favorite character? I like a lot of characters. I like Ishiki. Ishiki Satoshi, I really like him. Alice. Nakiri Alice. Amazing comic relief. Despite being an antagonist, sometimes. Kuga was funny. Like Rio. Soma's the goat, like Megumi. I like everyone really. I think I like pretty much like everyone in that series. I remember everyone like very fondly, like Tsukishima, I remember. What's his name? The ramen guy, I think it was like Tsukishima. Something like that. But like, yeah, even like the top 10. Like, Rindo, Tsukasa, Momo. Like, all of that. And it makes me very happy. Yeah, I remember the series very fondly, so it's probably like my favorite anime. And if you don't mind all the fan service, then I really do recommend watching it. Because it's a very fun show. It's a very, very fun show. What is it next? Like my first anime? Yeah, first anime. My first anime is pretty weird because it like goes way back and I can't really remember what it is. Like the main thing of it. Because there are like 3 options, I think. There are 3 options. Being, one being Inazuma 11, which is I think like the main for like every, every, Dutch kid born in the early 2000s. Or like, who was around in the early 2000s, stuff like that. So yeah. I remember Inazuma 11 very fondly. Even from a young age. And, well, you believe it or not, it was a reason I got into soccer. Football. God damn it. Internet affecting me. No, it was a reason I got into football. This makes me very happy. Because football's been a very big part of my life. I played football for a while. Because I think even like at that young age I was like, I'm not gonna say the number, but like 6 or the other number around those ages. I like began with football, like really got into a team. Then I got older, like 8 or 9. I think like 8 or 9 I really began playing. From there, what did it say? I somehow became very good at that age level. Because I think I've always been like very like naturally athletic for some reason. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, for some reason. It's fine. Oh, shouldn't do that. No, I was like very athletic for whatever reason. And at that point, how do you say this? I was not a very smart child. By any means. I really wasn't smart at all. Being that I was very, what do you call it? Instinctive? I think instinctive is a word for it. I think, yeah, like instinctive like that. Impulsive, that's the word. Very impulsive. I didn't really think at all. I didn't think, I just did. Meaning I didn't really think about anything. This is probably why I was so stupid. But yeah. Yeah. So I just played. My natural abilities carry me very far in football. Which somehow worked. And I became like the best, like one of the best strikers on my team. Still impressive. Then we moved up a grade. And our team absolutely sucked to the point where we didn't win anything. And I just kept moving down in positions. Because apparently I was so versatile that people wanted me, or like trainers wanted me on other positions. So I started out with like the trainer I had first, who put me as a striker. Because that's like what I was accustomed to. Then my father became the actual coach. My dad became the coach, which he signed up for. And I eventually became midfielder. Then he noticed just how fast and persistent I was and put me as a defender. Which is pretty fun. So, and one time when our goalkeeper was sick, I filled in as goalkeeper. So, in my childhood career, I have played every single position that there is. And I still impress myself. I still very much impress myself. But yeah. I love football. And it's like completely because of Inazuma that I got into it. That I got into football. It's really appreciated. Even though I was very much like a chuny. I was definitely a chuny kid. Don't get me wrong. I was so fucking chuny. I was so extremely chuny, you wouldn't believe. But that did give me my skills. All that chuniness and throwing out eternal blizzards in the on myself. It really did help. It really did help. But yeah, I do love that. Aside from that tangent, other first anime I could have, or like one of the first anime could be, is Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I remembered that for some reason, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was airing on like Nicktoons, which I watched a lot as a child. I aired on Nicktoons a lot, like a whole lot. Or like sometimes. Even one night I caught, I was like, wow, let me watch this. Then like around, was it now? Like 12 years ago now? I think 12 years ago, something like that. I saw Yu-Gi-Oh on Netflix. I was like, no, let's give it a try. Give it a little try. So what Yu-Gi-Oh on Netflix? I was like, wow, this is actually pretty sick. Then I found a little app on the iPad I had. Like iPad, something like that. Phone, iPad, something like that. I don't remember the game exactly. It was like Link Evolution, I think. Something like that. Link Evolution, I think. Something like that. And I sucked ass because the game sucked ass. Because the only way you could get cards was from a completely random gacha. So like I had a deck and nothing. But even then, I didn't know how to build decks. I didn't know how to build decks. So I used stuff like Puppet King, which really should show you what I was capable of. And I got pretty far, despite everything. I got pretty far. And I have some fun memories of the game. I wish it was still up. Boy, do I wish it was such a fun game for me back in the day. Because I didn't know what I was doing. I really didn't know what I was doing, and it was perfect. Because I remember it was like, because you go like through characters in a series, like every series, and you battle against them with the decks that the game made for them. Then I played against Yubel, and even though it was like actual like 2010 Yubel, oh boy, I saw Yubel, was like, what the fuck does this do? Okay, I did read effects. I really did not read effects at all. No. If you think like elementary/middle school me could read cards, you are out of your mind. You are out of your mind. But yeah. When I'm playing at Yubel, I was like, oh my god, this thing is busted. I don't know how to beat Yubel. Then I beat Yubel, I was like, let's fucking go. Playing against Kaiba for fun too, because Kaiba's deck spammed up big monsters, and I did not know what to do. I really did not know what to do at all. And oh, such fun memories. Because of my game, I figured out how to XC summon by myself through that game. I mean, like number 24, like Hard Draco, I think something like that. Something like that. Oh, such good memories. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Also has like an option to be like my first anime. What else? Oh yeah, Pokemon 2. But I don't think I got into Pokemon until like way later. Because the reason I got into Pokemon really was because I got a 3DS at that time. Yeah, 3DS with Pokemon X. Which is really where my Pokemon journey began. Boy, was I stupid in Pokemon X. Well, my first Pokemon experience was interesting to say the least. Because it was back when there were still like actual game stores. At least in my town, my small town had an actual game store. Where I bought a 3DS with my dad. Because I really got into gaming around that time. I really got into gaming. And I bought Pokemon X together with, like, ironically enough, an Indus 11 game. Indus 11 3 Lightning Bolt. Very fun game too. Apparently, with a 3DS, my little child brain did not realize I did not have a charger. So I was playing, then it went red. Then eventually fell off. I was like, oh no, what do we do now? What charger works? Oh no, we need a special charger. I waited a couple days, went back, got a charger, played again because I didn't save, had a good time. Then I turned on my game, and I didn't save. Because, little child me, who barely spoke English, did not know what saving a game was. did not know what saving a game state was. So for like a good solid few, what do you call it? Solid few playthroughs. I just kept playing the beginning over and over again. And my stupid ass didn't care. I just kept playing. Then eventually I think like, I realized, oh, this is what that does. And I continued on. But even then, I wasn't good at Pokemon at all. I really wasn't good. I like a Blastoise and a Greninja of like all water moves. I found a Fearow in the Elite, like the Victory Road, who I took with me. The Elite Four, because like, this thing's probably good. Yeah, I took Fearow with me, but that was great. What do I have? Such a good memory. Little child me, sitting in bed. Mom saying, Nag, you need to go to bed. It's getting late, you need to go to bed. I'll just finish this, and then I'll go to bed, okay? Promise. I promise. Okay, good night. Good night. Then, because I was in the champion fight, I was like, I am going to beat this champion tonight. Then I was battling, like I was battling my heart out because I didn't save for the battle, because of course I didn't. I'm battling my little heart out, then eventually I won. Like, oh my god, I fucking did it. Then I got into the post game. And man, I walked around just to see like, I'm the champion now. Look at me go. I walked into the grass. Screen flashed bright. Black flowed around. And a fucking Moltres popped out. Because X and Y is a little thing where you get the roaming regional bird for a Stardew pick. And I picked Brokey. And oh my god, I lost my mind. Like, oh my god, I got legitimately scared. I got so extremely scared. Then I eventually turned the game off, went to sleep. I was like, oh my god. Then I needed a tutorial on how to get Moltres because those roaming birds in XY were a pain. So shout out to Munching Orange who got me through that thing. Who got me through that. Yeah. No, like every like first thing I have gets me back so many good memories. Which my childhood gaming memories are something I hold so dear to me. I really like, oh, I can't imagine otherwise. Another game I really played back in the day is Yokai Watch. Oh, I love Yokai Watch. It was so good. I want to stream that eventually. Just for nostalgia's sake. I want to stream that so bad. So yeah, first anime could be like either of those three. Like either Inazuma, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Pokemon. Like any of those. Any of those. And I could not be more happy that it was those. What else did I say? What anime? Oh, I'm looking forward to. Let me say it a little differently. What anime am I looking forward to? I actually don't really know. I don't know if there's anything I'm looking forward to that's getting an adaptation. Because probably, like, honest to God, I'm hoping that Under Girlfriends gets a season 4. Because season 4 is like some of the best characters, and Ako and Uto. I think Rin should be in there too. Like Rin and Sue. I want to see the day to see Ako, Uto, and Rin's introductions. I want to see that day happen. I want to see that animated so bad. God, I want to see that animated. But apart from that, not really many anime I'm really looking forward to. Because I already don't really read much manga. I mean, I guess like Blue Lock Season 3. I'm really looking forward to like Blue Lock Season 3. I don't really care if the anime is like amazing. Even decent, I'm fine with. Just seeing Kaiser in action. Seeing my goat, Michael Kaiser in action. Oh, that'll be amazing. And because the NEL arc is like one of the best arcs ever. Yeah, I don't really read much manga, so I don't really know like many upcoming anime. What else like the Victory Road anime from Intim 11? It's getting animated well too. Oh, and the Demon Slayer movies. Very much looking forward to those. I love Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is so fucking good. God, that game, that anime is so fucking good. Even though it has a very basic premise, and the story isn't too interesting, I just love it, man. It has such a charm. It has such a charm, just a way to get you excited. What's dying here? Let's see. What more do we have? Also, thank you for the question. Yeah, no, we're gonna like a good 20-minute tangent. From Melancholy. What are your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh video games? Independent stream. Okay. um, like I said before, I like the Link Evolution game because Link Evolution like got me a lot of good memories. And if it was still up, then I would play it. Especially because it is like a masochist run. I think like well, I haven't really played like oh, he died. I've really played like the old school Yu-Gi-Oh games. For the main part that I did not have like a Game Boy stuff or like very old PSP stuff and all like that. Because I very much was like a Nintendo guy. Like very much DS, 3DS guy. That's basically what it was. And at that point, I didn't really get experience those and never have. So I would actually be down for like streaming those in the future. Although I don't really know what the best ones are. I feel like GX is one of the better ones, I think. I think GX should be good. I think so. I hope so. GX should be good. GX is always good. Should play? Probably like Husky. Let's do Husky. Once again, do normal mode here. Yeah. I think like other games I did have from Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the only ones I did have is like Master Duel when released. Because Master Duel's yep, it is what it is. Really is what it is. And I played a lot of Duel Links. I played a lot of Duel Links. God damn. I think I've been into Duel Links since like 5D's released. Yeah. Even then, I've never paid a cent for Duel Links. I've never paid a cent. Every single bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I played in Duel Links, entirely free to play. I remember grinding for gems to just get some packs. I remember grinding. Jesus. 'Cause I won like a character for every deck, or like a deck for every character. Then Dark Signer Carly released, and I really, really wanted Fortune Lady Every. I really wanted Fortune Lady Every. And with that, I grinded the entire box, the entire main box. Is it like, I think like, 50 gems a pack? Like, 200 packs? I think I got like every, like, the last 3 cards? Like 3 packs? Something like that? Last 3? Something like that, yeah. God. Yeah. Yeah, but even though I didn't really like play Duel Links competitively, I did play online a lot, only when I really wanted to. Um, but with that, how do you say? I really like role playing. I really like to still love role playing. So I pretty much like, picked the anime characters, made a little scenario in my head, and like played stories out. And that's something I really love doing in Duel Links. I really love doing that. Yeah. uh, yeah. No, I had a great time with Duel Links. Even though Duel Links is like unplayable now online, because like every box has a new FTK. I still remember the days we had fondly. Yeah. I don't like Rush Duel. I really like Rush Duel. And even though I do gotta pay a lot to play Rush Duel right now, it is worth it because it is pretty great. And you cannot convince me otherwise. You can't convince me otherwise. Even I remember like downloading Master Duel and like the when on release. Because at first I wasn't going to. I wasn't going to play Master Duel because I didn't really think anything of it. Then it's like high school, Melly came up to me and told me like, "Yo, Nag, we should play this. We should just do this for fun." I was like, "Okay, sure." Then me and Melon got into Master Duel. And then I got like way more into it than him. Because there was at the time that I like just taught Melon how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I was the person who got him into Yu-Gi-Oh! And Melon still is like very, very casual when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I appreciate that. I really do. It was fun. You played against each other. I was like playing at the time, what was I playing? I had a lot of stupid decks. I had like Pure Rocket. Because I myself was very casual and still very bad. Pure Rocket I had. I had Marincess, Unchained Life Twin. Like very first Unchained and very first Life Twin stuff. More. Like Predaplants I had. Yeah, very simple stuff. But I loved it. And I was very happy I could play with Melon. Because Melon is a very good friend. Who I appreciate a lot. And he should know that. He should know that. Yeah. What can we do here? Yeah, that's basically for Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I really got into Yu-Gi-Oh! From the, in the OG anime. And the, Link Evolution. Also, speaking of anime again, I just remembered what might be my, what do you call it? My very first anime. Which is probably like, it depends how you see, first. Because the first anime that I sought out myself, that I went out of my way to actually watch, like on the site and everything, like on Crunchyroll stuff, was Inspector. I love Inspector. I love that series. Because it's so nostalgic to me. It's so nostalgic. Because I was watching, I think like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX on Crunchyroll, yeah. Then I got an ad for Inspector and I was like, I like horror stuff. And I like ghost stuff. Like paranormal stuff. I might like this. Then I watched it, was like, wow, Look at me, watching my very first anime that I decided to watch myself. And it made me very happy. So yeah. If you want to count me, getting into stuff myself, then Inspector probably is the first thing I saw on myself. First anime. Yeah, it depends. Also, thank you, Melancholy, for the question. Which I appreciate. I appreciate you guys sending me questions. I really expected like one or two, which I can yap about for an hour. But you guys are delivering. What else do we have? Marcel. If you had to choose any fictional world to live in, which would you choose and why? Any fictional world. You see, that's difficult. That's a difficult. I like these questions though. It is difficult. For the main reason that um most fictional worlds, with like, or at least what I know, are very high stakes. And you can die like any moment. Because you can like easily say like, oh, I want to live in Pokemon. I want to live in Pokemon world. I want to live like in what else is there? Let's take Pokemon for example. For example, Pokemon. It really isn't a good idea. For the main fact that in lore reasons, you can die like anytime. Because I often use like the example of Beedrill. Like, imagine walking outside and getting attacked by like a meter big wasp with drills for hands. Yeah, not me, bestie. And you can die at any time because stuff like Yveltal. Because if Yveltal dies, the entire world comes to an end. Fun. Or two random idiots in the Hoenn region, decided to awake Primal Groudon and Kyogre and send the world into climate warfare. Yeah, climate crisis. Yeah. Good stuff. So yeah, no Pokemon for me. So what we need is like a slice of life anime that has that is fun to live in with unique stuff, but doesn't have stakes that end the world. Because there are worlds I really love, like ReZero. ReZero has a beautifully designed world, but it is like one of the, if not the, most dangerous world, aside from Attack on Titan, that you can live in. Because oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm lost. Yeah, it's an oh boy moment because I think the world also ends if Emilia dies. Because of her contract with Puck. Yeah. Because when Puck freezes the world, then you have stuff like all the archbishops, like Sin archbishops. If you run into Capella, oh boy, you're fucked. Oh boy, you're fucked. Like any of them you're just, yeah, it's over, man. There are so many fucked up things in Reserve that you just don't want. You just really don't want. Yeah, I want to bring up Reserve as an example. Because it is like one of the most fucked up things you can pick. Even though the world is beautiful, there are a lot of great characters. No, we don't do that. We cannot do that. So, as I'm thinking about this, I think there is one slice of life world that you can live in that is not boring and has no world-ending stakes. Being Uma Musume. I think Uma Musume might be your best option. And I'm not even kidding. Because you can just live out life watching races. Or even like, if you want to, you can train someone. You can train someone. I don't care. Do what you want. Yeah, it's like a good world because even if you like when it comes to characters, there are a lot of very nice characters there. That just make the world better. It's a nice system. People are more realistic, at least somewhat. And it just seems like a fun world, like a fun main sport. So yeah, I think Uma Musume might actually be like the best answer for this. Now, what would I do in Uma Musume? I assume that I wouldn't be a good trainer for reflecting my social anxiety and my laziness. But if I did, then I probably train like one trainee. Like just like one trainee. Just for the fact that I can like help one person get better instead of like what do you say? How do you call that? Managing like multiple people. This would be hell for me. It's like getting a personal little bond. Like a personal little bond with someone you're getting close with and have a common goal in mind with. It's just lovely. Very, very lovely. I've got more. Even if not, I could just chill out life. I could just chill. Chill, be cool, and do my own things. That's a nice question. Thank you, Marcel. That was a very nice question. What do we have? We're actually coming to the end of the question. We're getting to the, I feel like the last question now. Amy with 2. What is your favorite food and favorite Danganronpa game? Nice. Oh, yeah, wait, let me go here. And this. Favorite food. I have a lot of favorite foods. Even though I do not eat a lot. I don't eat a lot because of my bowel condition. And I have gone like very underweight lately. I've gone very underweight. To the point where my pants don't fit me anymore. I need to get either a belt or new pants. And boy, it sucks. Anyway, though. I really, really like Indonesian cuisine. I love Indonesian cuisine. And like a good satay. Good satay, good nasi goreng. Even bami stuff. I love all that stuff so much. I love all that stuff. And boy, is it tasty. Also really like, I really like the Indonesian curry. The Indonesian curries are my favorite. Like chicken, those are great. I love those. Even though I don't really eat spicy, I'm not good with spicy food. I really, really do like the cuisine a lot because it's so flavorful. It's so extremely flavorful. Oops. Yeah, I love the flavor. I'm like in general a really big fan of like Asian cuisines. I love Asian cuisines, man. So good. Oh, so good. Even like Japanese. I love Japanese food. Japanese food is great. Remember, like for my birthday, we went to like my latest birthday. My family took me out to dinner. We went to like a whole like actual like actual sushi restaurant. Like actual like fine dining sushi restaurant, and it was so fucking tasty. And it was so tasty. And I loved it. God, if I could go back to the place again, I so would. I so would. Really silly. One more. Food. I really don't like actual Dutch cuisine. If you can even call Dutch cuisine a thing. But it might just be like the casual, every night Dutch dinner that I don't like being, like plain boiled potatoes. Which is usually paired with like I don't know the English word, but in Dutch it's shoe. Or shoe. Being like a little gravy. Yeah, it's kind of gravy. Yeah, gravy kind of like. And I myself am not a fan because I don't like potatoes that much. I really don't like potatoes. I really don't like potatoes. It's a shame. Because potatoes can be made very, very, very tasty. But I don't like them. If they are just boiled, I don't like that. Then, usually it's like with a piece of sausage. Yeah, a piece of sausage it's usually with. Which, yeah, it does stuff. I like my sausage. One specific kind. One specific kind at least. Apart from that, yeah. There's one thing I do like being like a good stampot. Which is also like a Dutch thing. Being, how to explain this? How does one explain this? It's like a bunch of shit. Like, mashed together. It's basically some kind of mash. That's basically what it is. It's like, you can mash like anything together. It's one with like carrots. That's one. One with like... I don't know how to explain it, because a lot of things are like pure Dutch. Which I don't know how to explain. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. What other cuisines do I like? I like Italian. I love Italian food. I've never really had proper Italian food. Because I've never been out of the Netherlands. Aside from Belgium and Germany. Which is very, very close by. Because we lived like on the border of Germany. Something like that. Yeah. I remember one time. I went with my family like on vacation. Like a little vacation resort thing. Vacation park, something like that. We went to a pizza place. It was at the market fair. Like in the like vacation park market. Something like that. Problem though. First of all, we waited like 2 hours for our pizza. Yeah, we waited like 2 hours for our like all our pizzas, which was insane. At that point, we got a little mad because there was also a screaming child next to us at the other table, which really lightened my mood, which really got my mood up and running. And then, how do I say this? Oh yeah, my brother. One of my little brothers ordered a lasagna instead because he didn't want pizza. So he ordered a lasagna. And I swear to God, he said, "Bro, taste this." That was the tastiest fucking lasagna I ever had in my life. That lasagna was so extremely good. Oh boy, it was good. It wasn't like big. It was like a little like oven bowl, something like that. Like a tiny little one. But boy, that was tasty. That was such a good one. And even better because I didn't get to eat it because it was his. And then we all got like half-baked pizzas that, oh boy, in contrast to the lasagna, that was maybe like the worst pizza I've ever tasted. It was like the most mediocre pizza I've ever tasted. Then the next day at Vacation Park, we got there. We made our own pizzas with like store-bought dough, and it tasted like 10 times better than the actual thing, than the actual market thing. Goes to show what a little effort can do to you. And then I think we watched like the Annabelle movie while we ate that. Yet again, after my little cooking stuff came in. So it was like right during like one of my cooking phases. But I like cooking. And I was like very insecure about my pizza because it didn't look good. I thought it really didn't look good. Then my parents came up to me and said like, "Oh, you actually did very well. You did very well." And I got happy and got shy, and then it did make me happy. It made me very happy. Yeah, I'm very weak to compliments. I'm very, very weak to compliments. Because I like praise. I really, really like praise. Let me drink real quick. Damn, water. Been yamming for like an hour. God damn. uh, no, I love praise. And I think that's like one thing I do kind of regret. Um, at like old streams I'm in, because I was very praise heavy. So I do like a lot of stuff just to get praised or like get a little bit of praise. Which really isn't too good for me. I mean, I'm sure nobody ever noticed or minded, but it does make me feel a little bad. It does make me feel a little bad. Even with like my Ochi Oshi that I mentioned like at the beginning. Even with that, um I got so happy when she praised me. I got so extremely happy. Because it was during a fun stream she did, because she did a Dutch food rating. So she did a tier list about like a lot of Dutch foods. It was Dutch foods. The tier list was very weird because there were some pictures we just couldn't make out what it was. And I already felt insecure because there were like um a lot of Dutch people in chat were like helping, or trying to help, like a few I think. Then then she really couldn't figure out one thing. It's like, okay, let me try if I could look. So I took the image, reverse image searched, reverse image searched it, and I was like, hey, I think I found a thing. Oh, you did? Nice. Oh, show me. So, show what it was. Oh my gosh, yes, thank you. Look at that, my very own private investigator. And then from there, it became like a running joke of private investigator Nag, private investigator Lucky Nag, which is something I really still like kind of hold on to, because every time during that fearless stream, when she didn't know something, I would like go out of my way to search it online, to search it online, and have her like and help her. It's made me very happy. I'm extremely happy, really. Yeah, maybe you're happy. Made me very happy. You know, it's like split into two streams. It was split into the first half of the tier list and the second half. Then I helped her with the stuff at like the end of stream. I did the first one, the end of the first stream. Then the second one, I came in like fully prepared to help, even with shitty vacation Wi-Fi. With the shitty vacation Wi-Fi I had. And boy, did I try my best. I tried so hard. I tried my absolute best. This makes me so happy. Such good times. Such good times. We're getting coins from this. God damn. So yeah, like, I think even with my new outfit, my new model, there's a slight, omen to that. That's the right word, at least. It is a... If you reach far, it's a little bit of a detective theme. Because the main inspiration came from a detective anime. So yeah. I'm gonna be happy. Oh, above a streamer. Above one streamer again. I'm getting really into this. It's also because I'm like getting nostalgic. Getting very nostalgic, goddamn. Being with that. um Oh yeah, there's been the little game night. The one time I could join for a game night, we were playing like Jackbox games. And I think she was panicking during the thing. Because um we were putting in words, like you have to put in words fast and stuff. And she got so panicked she put in the word mandje, or like mand, which is the Dutch word for basket. Basket. And everybody was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? And then me and her were just laughing our ass off. I think I can probably like find the clip where she explains this. If I can pull it up, I will, and it's here. Otherwise, it's not. But we were like, oh, we were losing our shit. We were laughing so much. It was beautiful. Oh, such a fun memory. And even now, though I can't really interact with her as much as I used to, I do still really treasure all the time that we spent together. Whether it be together or as a community. Now that she's big and famous, which I'm very proud for. It's like being like in the call it like very OGs, and we're like, I raised that boy. I raised her girl. I raised her. I was there. Yeah, makes me very happy. Oh yeah, also other question from Amy. Favorite Danganronpa game? I love Danganronpa 2 a lot because I have a lot of good memories to Danganronpa 2. Also because I really, really love a cast. I love a cast. What is my favorite Danganronpa cast? Because yes, it has like a lot of joke characters. But it also has like a lot of my favorites being like Nagito, Chiaki, Mikan. Mikan probably being like my all-time favorite. Yeah. I love Mikan's character. Mikan's character is so good. Even I like Gundam too. Gundam is also such a good character. Fuyuhiko really grew on me. So I don't know if that's because of the game or Game Grumps. Depends one or the other, but no, I love Danganronpa, and I really can't wait for 2x2. Even if it is delayed to like 2027. But I'm sure I'll have a good time. This would also be like the very first game that I'll like actually play myself. Because I haven't played an actual Danganronpa myself. Because like I said, I get like lonely playing games. So none of them actually like able to stream games. I play way more games. Even like this, I don't feel lonely like this. Because it's like I'm talking to someone, which I am because I'm talking to you. This isn't like me to the masses. This is like me to you. I'm talking directly to you. Yeah? Talking directly to you. Keep that in mind. Yeah, that's a nice way to view this. Like a little one-on-one time with me. With your boy. A little one-on-one time with your boy. Isn't that fun? was wondering, yeah. Made me think. Did I ever have, like, one-on-one time with a streamer? Like, no. But also, yes, because well, I have a lot of streamer friends. I have a lot of streamer friends, so, like, yeah, definitely, yeah. Let us, like, not to change the pace. Because you have a lot of people you look up to when you're streaming. Like, a lot of, like, HoloCure people you look up to. And even for me, in my case, it's, like, a lot of, like, indie VTubers I look up to. Because even before I started streaming, I looked up to people like Nell. I really looked up to Nell. And then at that point, um, at this point, it's like me and Nell are like actual friends. We're like equals. And in a way, yeah, we are equal because we're like actual friends, we're besties. It makes me happy. I get happy a lot today. I get happy a lot today. Yeah, it's like seeing a part of me that I thought could never like be a thing actually come through. Because I actually am like an actual like streamer now. Not like full time, but even like for fun, I am a streamer now. And it's something that I never really could have imagined on myself. I think it's like Melon that said from you know, I can really see you doing this. I can really see you doing this. And I was like, oh, you really think so? Yeah, sure. You can do this, bud. Somewhere like thought about it, then my Oshi cheered me on. Then Nell cheered me on too, and I really got into it. And then here I am. And then I'm about to like have another very big step into that, being the fact that I am getting a new model slash outfit slash design. It'll be same me, as you know, same old same me, but with like new little twists and turns with my hair, my outfit. Plus, you'll see my second eye. You'll actually see my second eye, which is which is nice. That's a little change of pace. I'm like burping a lot in my mouth because I got home from work now. Got home from work and like bought McDonald's. That's what I do. If I have a long or rough work day, I buy McDonald's to cheer myself up. Like, get my tummy filled. And it was actually like very nice because I paid for my meal. Because I take my McDonald's to go. I go home. I open my bag. I did my usual order, like, yeah, my usual McDonald's order being 1 Big Mac, 2 cheeseburgers, and a side of fries. I don't take sauce because it's like 85 cents, and I have sauce at home. I open my bag. I have 1 Big Mac, 2 cheeseburgers, and one large fry, large fries, and 1 medium fries. So, for some reason, I got an extra set of fries with my order that I didn't pay for. And I was already home. Not like I would have said anything otherwise, but still. But it's great. It's great. I got a free set of fries, so I gave it to my little brother. Or like, I said, here, you can have a few. Then I went upstairs to put on my get out of my work clothes. And then I come down and the entire medium fries was empty because he ate all of it. Messed up, man. Messed up, but still, he doesn't. Yeah, I gave it to him anyway. It's fine. I gave it to him anyway. Still, that's funny. Yeah, got like good fries and a good Big Mac. Speaking of McDonald's, I had like a new little thing, new item that I didn't get today because I got like last time when I was hanging out with Melon and Yeno. Yeah, hanging out with both of them. Then we went to get McDonald's. And since I'm like trying to eat a bit more healthy, like put on like more calories because I am getting severely, like, quite underweight. Um, it happened that I took a different order. Being that I took like one chicken teriyaki burger, chicken teriyaki, which is very tasty. So like 2 cheeseburgers and like an actual like side salad. I actually took the side salad because I just felt like something healthy. I feel like someone healthy with it, and I don't always feel like McDonald's fries. 'Cause I don't really like McDonald's fries too much. It makes me wonder, why couldn't I get like an extra Big Mac so like an extra fries? But no, we were eating. I actually have a teriyaki burger. Teriyaki burger, very good stuff, very tasty. Would recommend if you have it. Though I don't know if it's like World Cup only. Although it was still there today, so I don't know if it'll stay. But I would like it because it's very good. No McDonald's, no, it won't stay. No McDonald's at least. Anyway, during that little meetup we had. I think Melon was the only one with fries. Because I had a salad. And, I had a side salad. And Yano had like a 20-piece nuggets? 8-piece nuggets, something like that. These chicken nuggets he had. Then the day after, Melon felt like complete shit. He was getting so sick. We were both like, man, should have taken those fries. Should have taken the salad. Should have just taken the fucking salad. But yeah. I love hanging out with friends. Because I think like, during the day, even, yeah, it was a day for sure. Because we met up, or we were planning to meet up at like 1 p.m. I think? Like 12 to 1 p.m. we met up. We were planning to meet up. Yenna was there at 12, we came extra early. And we didn't see Melon till like a long time. It was 2 p.m. and we called up Melon. We rang him up. I pick up the phone and I kid you not, I hear, hello? Melon, where the fuck are you? Oh shit. Because apparently this man slept in till like 2 p.m. Like 2:15. I was like, I'm on my way. Oh, so me and I were like, fuck it. We're just gonna... We were planning to play football with all of us. So me and Yeno went on ahead to a little pitch. We had some like air fryer stuff before, so it was fun. Went onto the pitch where we played for like 45 minutes, I think. Something like that. 45. Then Melon rolled up in his bike. Actually arriving. I think bought new shoes for football. We played further for like 20 minutes. But everyone got tired. It was like 28 degrees Celsius outside. And from there, we went home. Then we played new fighting game. Played fighting game. Me and Yeno have not played. Yeno played any fighting game. Played Yeno's first fighting game. And I play sometimes. I play like Blaze Blue a lot, but I'm still very bad. Not with 9 though. I'm apparently very good at 9 in the Blaze Blue. 9 for Phantom. Very good with that. And Izayoi a bit. We played oh, Melon plays a lot of fighting games. Melon plays a lot. Melon plays like Street Fighter, Guilty Gear, a bit more now. Like 2XKO he's played a few times. Mainly Street Fighter stuff. So we watched the fighting game anime. Another collab with Street Fighters. Very good anime, by the way. Would recommend. Very funny. Very, very funny. what's bad? I was like, I'm kind of in the mood to play a fighting game right now. So we were looking at what we had. I still had like Under Night Inbirth downloaded. I had Blaze Blue. So, like, I'm feeling something new. I feel like learning something. Then I was going from my Steam library, and apparently Melon had Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear Strife. Or, like, all of them, really. He had like a huge fighting game bundle. So, all of us displayed Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear for a very long time. And for some reason, Yeno was getting insane. Yeno was getting insane by just like pure button mashing with one character. And finding out a huge fucking like half range, half field anti-air. It was very fun. And then Melon got the hang of it again. And he absolutely smucked our butts. Oh, Melon was good. He was so good. I didn't do bad. I know it was a very fun time, like seeing Melon have fun. Like 2 friends I got from different parts of my life having fun together. Very nice to see. Very, very nice to see. What more? Oh, then Melon went home. Because he wanted to be home before dark. Because he didn't have any fucking lights on his bike. It was very smart. Then me and Yeno were just chilling. Like, we did this last time. Let's watch more Top Gear for the Grand Tour. Yeah, Top Gear Grand Tour. We've had a great time with that. Because I think the first time we did that, we watched like the voting special. Like, I'm not really into cars and stuff. But I had a great time. It's actually very fun to watch. So huge thanks to Yeno for like getting me into that. It's probably like my favorite thing to watch with Yeno now. Yeah. Those Top Gears also very funny. You can see some of it, or like a lot of the lines are like pretty scripted. But it's still very fucking funny. And I do love it. Then while we were there, we're thinking, oh, Melon's on Discord, what's he doing? Oh, he's playing Dead by Daylight. Oh, he's in call with Kina on stream. So this man ditched us to like go join someone's stream. Thanks, bro. I'm just kidding. I have no freaking resentment towards Melon. Melon is the goat. He's the goat. You know it. We're very close to losing this run. I think after we lose this, I think we'll call it. That's what I saw. We're like ranked 37 with Choco Endless, which is pretty insane. Did not expect like that. Anymore. Where do we have? Workday was long. Workday was fucking long because people expected stuff from me. Oh boy. I hate it when people expect stuff from me. I feel like one of the worst jobs I ever had was being a dishwasher in like that one steakhouse I mentioned. Like a steakhouse. Which ended up being like absolutely horrible because I was like 15. Yeah, I was 15. It's my very first job. Like, very, very first job. And legally, was it like 14 or 15? Something like that. And legally in the Netherlands, you are not allowed to like have an actual part-time job. I think like age 15 or 16, something like that. Something like that. Some age I wasn't. So I was already working illegally in like a bit of child labor, which I love to see. And oh god, we're losing actually. Like a bit of child labor. And I was working very long nights. Alright, what's a revive? Yay! Yeah. Working very long lives, nights. Um, and because my parents didn't want me to like ride my bike home, on, like the nights they brought me, meaning that like the most they wanted to wait for me was 11 p.m. Um, so I had a hard cap at 11 p.m. because of my age, mostly. Then with that, um, I usually didn't even finish my night. There were very few nights where I actually like finished the whole thing. I finished like the whole thing, which was very rare for us. Most of the time, it ended with like still a huge amount of work that I could not finish. I was happy not to finish because um, they could not really legally afford to keep me working there. Because if someone checked, they were fucked. Yeah, it wasn't really a good steakhouse either. The food is good. Management sucks very, very much. Then they reasonably got angry at the like 14-year-old that couldn't work longer than 11 p.m. Very reasonably. So yeah, I didn't like anyone there, and I wasn't really treated as a staff member. I really wasn't because oh, fuck, that's it. I really wasn't treated as a staff member because apparently dishwashers don't really count in some weird way. Um, and all my efforts were underappreciated. Yeah, it did really, really, really suck. Oh, we lost. I'm on talk a little more though. It did really suck that little job because it's very underappreciated. And there was like two other people there who I remember helping me. Um, two other people helped me, and those people, one of them worked really hard, which I appreciate. One of them did nothing. Was like a younger sister of one of the other workers. Did like absolutely nothing. And let me do everything. Eventually, she quit, which was fun. But not before the great outing where we went all like climbing together, like little hook climbing or like zip lining. That's what it was, which I didn't like because I'm not really an active person, and I was forced to go along. Then we went out to dinner to like actual Japanese themed restaurants, which I did really like. I loved that. I really, really love that. Yeah, that was great. I love that. However, though, I was sitting next to some to a very cringe guy, which I don't want to remember. Made constant like cultural references. They were clearly learned from anime, so I didn't want to remember that. And then the audacity of the manager, because we were sitting there, she was introducing like the staff to every one of the like the chefs and stuff, like the owner of the restaurant. Like these are our cooks. They cook everything. Or they like best food we've ever had. These are servers. Everything on time. Every customer happy. And this points to the person who works with me is who commands our dishwashing station. And I'm sitting like, what the fuck? I'm here too. I did not get a single mention, despite me working there for like a year. And I was so fucking mad inside, but I didn't say anything because I was way too shy and the food was way too good. Oh. Yeah, man. Oh, it sucked. It sucked. It sucked. It really sucked. Then like a like a month after my 16th birthday. So I worked at like 14 and a half or just like 14. Look, I was like right after my birthday. So probably like 14 I started working there, I think. Yeah. Either way. at like 15, since I was legally allowed to work now, she's like, "Well, things are going to change. Things." She took me up for like she called me into like a higher position or like into the office, which she was doing to everyone. Like, I want this to change. I want this establishment to change a little. Because currently it was like a bowling alley with a steakhouse right next to the buffet, to the buffet, actual buffet restaurant there, which is very funny. Anyway, um, I don't want this to just be a bar. I want this to actually be like a good fine dining restaurant too. So, things will be harsher, a little harsher. Little changes. Work will be a little rougher. We'll do things a little differently. I don't want you to just wash off the plates and put them in the dishwasher. What I want you to do is I want you to like um, completely wash the plates, rinse them, do it again, everything with it, then put it in, then wash it over like 2 times over, so we have perfect top quality. And I'm saying like, oh my fucking god, I am not doing this. I work below minimum wage already, underpaid, not even legally paid. Uh, and you want me to work harder for that? Sure, buddy. Then she said, "Well, now we're also older, and you're like legally allowed to work now. We can also like bump up your age for you to work like later hours, so you can work more and work later into the night." And at this point, my culinary dream to go like culinary arts was like completely dead because I realized my like ADD brain, like my I'm very sensitive when it comes to life stuff. Um, could not handle a kitchen, like full on kitchen. So I was like, I'm giving this up. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure, that's a very good idea. Yeah, sure, I can completely go along with this. And I remember the last day so fucking clearly because it was a nothing day. Sometimes it happened that we had nothing days, meaning me and the other very hard worker came home or wherever at the same time, and we had nothing. And we had enough work for like one person to do. Meaning we're half of the time we were sitting on the ground doing nothing. Nothing is sort of best, by the way. I remember one day when I was like, I was watching anime the whole day and got paid for it. Either way. So us two there, like work for one person. Same day, I got called into the office, so like everyone got called into the office. Um, one server came in, like head server came in saying like, okay, this isn't working, and you guys are sitting around and you're getting paid for like two people that really, really shouldn't be happening. So we're giving you guys a decision. One of you gets to go home today. Other one gets to work. So you're like looking at each other like, oh god, what do we do now? What do we do? It's like the same day, like right after my talk too. So we discussed. We were going like I was steering in a direction. I was going like, okay, um, if I go home today, the next time it's happened, you can get your day off. I'm like, sure, that sounds fair. So I went home. I explained the entire like um extra work story to my parents, who were delightfully not happy with it all. And I went to my phone. It's like she's they told me like you are quitting today. You are quitting this job right today. It's like okay, nice. Because I already don't like working there. I already like fake being sick a lot because I didn't like working there at all. So I got my phone. I didn't know my phone because I could not um talk to that lady. That lady was terrifying. I tell you, that lady was fucking terrifying. And the biggest piece of hypocrisy I've ever seen. Oh, she was terrifying. So, and I've heard stories, but like because my mother's a hairdresser, so she knows a lot of like lore about like town and everything. like town in the city. Um, so she her like another guy who went to my mom's hairdresser, quit, and oh, he got yelled at for quitting. He got called names and everything because that woman is a psychopath. She, he got called names and everything. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I won't survive that. So I asked my mother to write up the little email, write up a little message, which I sent under my mother's name, meaning she would understand that I am quitting. And it worked. Of course, I needed my uniform back. So what did I do? We have a friend that's in a catering company that goes there. So we gave him a uniform, or my uniform, which he brought back. And I did not go back to that place. I did not say goodbye. I did not do anything. I was like, yo, you guys are good. Goodbye. Last thing I did was quit for that free day, or like go home for a free day and quit. Oh, beautiful. I should have like just put in all my vacation hours, but I think it's gone a little too far. If I did that, I would have actually gone yelled at. Because I like, oh, like I don't have like 3 weeks of vacation hours. Insane work. Oh, water. Anyway, like 1 hour, 50 minutes of yapping. I like that. I really like this. I like just talking because I like talking about my life. Because I never get to share much stuff about myself. So talking like this about my life is something I really, really like. So if you like this, please let me know. And feel free to ask more questions in the comments for next time to see what happens, to see what I'll do. I might just do another like what do you call it? HoloCure. Might do a different game. But if you guys like this, like using me as like background noise and like me just yapping stuff like that, like playing games, then let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know the question you would like. I'll answer your question. I'll go into way, way too much detail and go on tangents. And we'll see how it ends up. But with that, I will see you guys next time then. Take care, okay? Bye bye!